In the days after the great flood, when the world was still young and humanity was few, all people spoke a single language. They were united in purpose and will, living together as one great family. As they journeyed eastward, they came upon a vast and fertile plain in the land of Shinar. The land was rich, the rivers flowed with abundance, and the sky stretched endlessly above them. It was there that they decided to settle, to build a city that would stand as a testament to their unity and strength. Among them was a man named Nimrod, a mighty hunter and leader among men. With a voice that commanded respect, he stood before the people and declared, "Let us build a city, a tower so tall that it reaches the heavens. Let it be a monument to our greatness, so that we are never forgotten, and so that we are not scattered across the earth." The people, inspired by his words, eagerly agreed. But there was a problem. The land had no great stones for building, yet mankind, clever and resourceful, found a way. "Let us make bricks and bake them hard," they said. And so they molded clay, firing it in great kilns until the bricks were strong. They used tar for mortar, binding them together, and the construction of the great tower began. Day and night the tower rose higher. Brick by brick it reached into the sky. Workers toiled tirelessly, carrying loads upon their backs, climbing wooden scaffolds, hammering and sealing. The people took pride in their work, marveling at what they had achieved. Soon, they whispered, "We shall touch the heavens themselves. We shall be as the gods." But high above, the Almighty looked down upon them. He saw their pride, their growing arrogance. They no longer sought his guidance, believing they could build their own path to greatness. The unity he had once given them was now being used for selfish ambition. If they continue as one people with one language, the Lord said, nothing will be impossible for them. They will forget their place, believing they can rise to the heavens on their own. And so, in the midst of their great work, God acted. Without warning, the workers turned to one another but could no longer understand each other's words. What had been a single language became many. Orders turned to gibberish, requests to nonsense. Confusion spread like wildfire. A man calling for more bricks found his words met with blank stares. A builder asking for mortar was handed tools instead. Frustration grew into anger, and soon what had once been a harmonious work site became a place of shouting, arguing and disorder. The tower, once rising proudly toward the heavens, stood unfinished. The people, unable to communicate, abandoned their work. Groups of those who could still understand each other gathered together, forming smaller clans. They packed their belongings, took their families, and left the city behind, scattering to the ends of the earth. The great city, once filled with ambition and unity, was left in ruins. The tower, meant to touch the sky, remained as nothing more than a broken monument to human pride. From that day forward, the city was called Babel, meaning confusion, for it was there that the Lord divided the tongues of men. And so the nations were born, each with its own language, its own people, and its own path. But they would always remember the Tower of Babel, a lesson that no power of man could ever reach the heavens without the will of God.